we're doing lots of repinning here, lots and lots of repinning. And on this particular piano, before we repin, we also need to rebush. These, all of these holes have been emptied. It's a Teflon bushing Steinway, so took all of those out. We've got 1, 2, 3, and then the hammer, 4 on each key. So then the question is how thick to tear these strips of cloth. And I want to emphasize that they do need to be torn. If you think about the circle inside where that flange hole is, the felt goes all the way around in a circle, and as the felt comes around, you want it to be kind of like a fuzzy connection around connecting to the other side. Whereas if it's cut with scissors, you've got a straight line, not the fuzzies that connect with each other. So in order to determine the thickness of your cloth here, think back to high school trig? Is it high school trigonometry, or maybe it's even before that? Yeah. The circumference of a circle is 2 pi r or pi d, right? Take the diameter, multiply it by pi. But so let's take this. Let's look at that circle right there. Okay, so we're going to use the inner diameter. Make sure this is zeroed. Take the inner measurement right there, stick it in there, pull it nice and tight, and we get about 102 thousandths of an inch. Okay. So multiplied by pi, and you're going to get about 100 times pi, and you get about 315, 320 thousandths, something like that. That, of course, is the circumference all the way outside the circle. But since felt actually has some thickness, it's not very thick, but it has some thickness. We've got, about 50 thousandths or 40 thousandths. So we're going to go less than that. Let's go about, if the circumference of the circle is about 320 thousandths, we'll go about 300 thousandths. And that's just an estimate. So let's go here to 300. There's our 300. I'm going to lock it right there. Now it doesn't matter if this is on or off. And we're going to tear this. So put that right there. Get that? Yeah. Okay. And the way this cloth is manufactured, it's manufactured at right angles. So when it tears, it should just tear in a super straight line. And that's actually another advantage to tearing it as opposed to cutting it. Cutting it, it's virtually impossible to get it right at 300 thousandths or whatever you want to get it at. I mean, you're going to zigzag a little bit. That's like impossible to avoid. Whereas tearing it, you're going to get this uniform width all the way across. Okay, that might be. I don't know how that's going to work. Let's. Do these scissors work?
I think so.
So I'll give it this nice long point. Maybe we could like dip this in candle wax or something.
So it's a more fine point.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's nice. You can see it's folding around on itself and not tearing. Okay. There we have it. So, there it is.